Hi, my name is Jody Salerno, and I would be honored to walk your runway. I'll be turning 60 years old this August, and if you had met me as a little girl, you probably never would have imagined that one day I'd be applying to walk in a New York fashion show. My story, it begins with my eyes. I was born with strabismus, which caused my eyes to be misaligned, and I've lived my entire life with significant vision loss. Throughout my life, I had to rely primarily on one eye. As a little girl, I didn't understand why my eyes were different or why I wouldn't or couldn't even see the way everyone else did. I just knew that I was different. I went through multiple surgeries, countless doctor's appointments, and years of hoping each procedure would make things better. While the surgeries helped, my eyesight would never be what most people consider normal. I had to learn to adapt to a world that often looked blurry, and I became very aware that people usually noticed my eyes before they noticed me. As a child, that was incredibly difficult. Like most little girls, I wanted to fit in. I wanted to feel pretty. I wanted people to see me, not my condition. There were moments when I felt insecure and I wondered if I would ever be seen for who I really was instead of the way that my eyes looked. It would have been so easy to hide, but instead I fell in love with fashion. Fashion became so much more than beautiful clothes. It became confidence. It became self expression. It became the one thing that made me feel like I could walk into any room with my head held high. When I put together an outfit that made me feel beautiful, I wasn't trying to hide my eyes. I was reminding myself that there was so much more to me than my eyesight. Fashion gave me a voice before I ever spoke. It taught me that confidence isn't something someone gives you, it's something that you choose. That lesson stayed with me throughout my life. Although my eyesight has always been my greatest physical challenge, I refuse to let it become my identity. I learned to adapt instead of complain. I learned to focus on what I could do instead of what I couldn't. Every obstacle taught me resilience, and every setback made me stronger. Over the years, I built a career, I raised an amazing family, and eventually followed a dream that had been inside me for years. I created my own fashion and lifestyle brand that I named Toodaloo after my grandmother Rose. What started as a creative passion became a business built around helping women feel confident, joyful, and beautiful. Looking back now, I realized that my love for fashion wasn't just about style, it was about hope. It was about giving myself permission to shine even when I felt different. As I've gotten older, that lesson has become even more meaningful. Society often tells women that opportunities become smaller with age, that beauty belongs to the youth, that our best years are behind us. I don't believe that for 1 second. In many ways, I feel more confident today than I ever did in my 20s. And it's not because I had an easy life, and it's not because my eyesight is magically improved, but because I've learned that confidence doesn't come from perfection, it comes from perseverance. Today, I no longer see my eyesight as something that held me back. I see it as something that helped shape the woman I've become. It taught me compassion, it taught me resilience, it taught me gratitude, and most importantly, it taught me to see beauty differently. Beauty isn't perfect eyesight, beauty isn't perfect features, beauty isn't a certain age or a certain size. Beauty is courage, and beauty is authenticity. Beauty is walking confidently through life when you've had every reason to doubt yourself. That is why walking the runway would mean so much to me. It wouldn't simply be about modeling beautiful clothing, it would be about representing every person with a visible challenge. If I'm fortunate enough to be chosen, I won't just be walking for myself. I'd also use this opportunity to support the Gavin Herbert Eye Institute at UC Irvine, whose work gives hope to people facing vision challenges every single day. Giving back to a place dedicated to protecting and restoring eyesight would make this experience even more meaningful for me. My eyesight has given me something far more valuable than you can ever imagine. It has taught me how to truly see. Thank you.